So what's up mga kaigan? Andito naman tayo sa ating bagong video kung saan may isang taong lumapat sa akin upang ibahagi ang storya ng kanyang buhay. Malalaman natin ang storya ni Ramon Magsaysay in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go!
Hey, Jude, what is the derivative of 2x squared? The derivative of 2x squared first is equal to 4x. Good. Hey, sir, where are you late? So, ano yung mo sa 4x, kaya the rule sa 2 over 8x is equal to siya.
Ano ba yan, pre? Palagi ka na lang late.
2 times 2, so minus na nabuha na yun. Ramon, what is the derivative of 2? I don't know, sir. Ramon, are you okay?
Ano, sir?
Hey, do you want to learn some math lessons?
Yes, sir.
Oh, close your eyes.
I close my eyes and I can see a world that's waiting up for me, that I call my own. Through the dark, through the door, you were no one's business.
Welcome to the math world. Now, you will learn many math lessons and we will be the one who will teach you. Are you ready? Let's go. Here in the math world, there are a lot of people who teach you in math lessons.
Today I'm going to teach you how to derive a constant. First example, f of x equals 5. D over dx 5 is equals to 0. Next is d over dx of the square root of x is equals to 0. Next is d over dx of 5 is equals to 0. The reason why all answers is 0 because all the constant in derivatives is equals to 0.
Hey Ramon, now I will teach you the power rule.
Wait, ang bilis ng mga pangyayari ah. Pwede hinay-hinay na muna? Sige na nga, patuloy ka na nga.
So my given function is f of x is equal to x raised to the power of 4. So f to prime of x is equals to d over dx. And then x raised to the power of 4. And we will subtract the exponent into 1. So 4 minus 1. So f the prime of x is equals to 4x raised to the power of 4 minus 1. So f prime of x is equals to 4x cubed. So this is my final answer.
Moon, wake up.
Ay, ibang dimension na naman. Sige na nga.
Now, I'm gonna teach you another differentiation formula, which is the cosine and sine and cosine function. First example is f(x) equals sine x. F prime of x equals limit sine quantity of x plus h minus sine x all over h and x approaches to 0. So we're gonna expand it. Limit of cosine x, and the cosine x is from the derivative of sine x plus sine x cosine x minus sine x all over h and h approaches to 0. So we're gonna separate it into two. Equals limit of cosine x sine h over h and h approaches to 0 plus limit of sine x cosine h minus sine x all over h and h approaches to 0. Limit of cos x sine h over h and h approaches to 0 plus limit of sine x and cosine h quantity of cosine h minus 1 all over h and h approaches to 0. If you multiply it, plus or equal, we're gonna separate this into two, and we're gonna put the variable x so that we can cancel the same variable. Cos x limit of sine h over h and h approaches to 0 minus sine x limit of 1 quantity of 1 minus cosine h over h and h approaches to 0. And the answer is sine x quantity of 1 minus sine x quantity of 0. The sine x is the derivative of cos, then the answer of this one, then gonna cancel this, so sine x is the remaining. The final answer is f prime of x equals cos sine.
Hey Ramon, today I'm gonna teach you how to solve the derivative of exponential and logarithmic function.
Di ba ito matatapos? Boring naman.
Example, d over dx bracket to e to the power of x plus 3. First, we're gonna get rid of the bracket. So, we're gonna copy the given 5x plus 3 times 5. 5 is the derivative of 5x plus 3. So, we're gonna times it the derivative of e to the power of 5x equals to 5e to the power of 5x plus 3. Sample number 2. ln quantity x squared minus 5x. So first we're gonna get the derivative of x squared minus 5x. So the derivative of x squared minus 5x is 2x minus 5. The meaning of ln is over, so we're gonna copy the given x squared minus 5x. The derivative of ln quantity of x squared minus 5x is 2x minus 5 over x squared minus 5x.
So, one action.
So, hi everyone, welcome to the Math World. So today I'm going to teach you the constant multiplied to a function. So the given function is f of x is equals to 4x raised to the power of 7. So the constant is 4 times. So let's differentiate first the x raised to the power of 7 using the power rule. So 7x raised to the power of 7 minus 1. So 4 times 7x, 7 minus 1 is equals to 6, and 4 times 7 is equals to 28x raised to the power of 6. So the final answer is f prime of x is equals to 28x raised to the power of 6. So the second example is f of x is equals to x cubed over 15. So
Yeah, go.
So the second example is f of x is equals to x cubed over 15. So the constant is 1 over 15 times the derivative of x cubed, which is 3x cubed minus 1. So 1 over 15 times 3x, 3 minus 1 equals to 2. So let's multiply the constant to the function. So 3x squared over 15. So keep in mind that 15 is 3 times 5, and let's divide the 3 so we can cancel that. And the final answer is x squared over 5, or 1 over 5x squared. So Ramon, I hope you learned my question and keep that in mind. Thank you.
So what's up, Ramon? So I'm going to teach you the sum and difference function. So first example is f of x plus 5x to the power of 4 plus 4x to the power of squared minus 2. So before that, we the number of d over dx. So 5x power of 4 plus d over dx 4x squared minus d over dx 2. So in order that, we transpose the 5. So 5 d over dx x power of 4 minus 1 plus 4 d over dx x squared minus 1. And this is not variation, so we put 0. That's all. 5, the answer is 5x cubed plus 4x. This is a final x. That's it. So that's it.
Hi Ramon, today I will teach you how to solve the quotient rule. So the formula of the quotient rule is the denominator times the derivative of the numerator minus the numerator times the derivative of the denominator over denominator in squared form. So we will put first the denominator 6x squared plus 2 times the derivative of the numerator 5x minus 1 minus
with the numerator 5x minus 1 times the derivative of the denominator 6x squared plus 2. So next we will over 6x squared plus 2 squared. Next, we will solve for the derivative. 6x squared plus 2 times 5 minus 5x minus 1, the derivative of the denominator 12x over the denominator 6x squared plus 2 squared. Next, we will multiply the denominator and the derivatives, and it will become 30x squared plus 10 minus 60x squared plus 12x over 6x squared plus 2 squared. Then we will solve both of these, and our final answer is negative 30x squared plus 12x plus 10 over 6x squared plus 2 squared. And this is our final answer. Here is another example of quotient rule. So the given function is f of x is equals to x squared plus x minus 2 over x cubed plus 6. So the denominator x cubed plus 6 times the derivative of the numerator x squared plus x minus 2 minus the numerator x squared plus x minus 2 times the derivative of the denominator x cubed plus 6 over the denominator x cubed plus 6 squared. Next, we will solve for the derivatives. X cubed plus 6 times 2x plus 1 minus x squared plus x minus 2 times 3x squared over x cubed plus 6 squared. Next, we will distribute this and this. Kapsabi. 2x raised to the power of 4 plus x cubed plus 12x plus 2x raised to the power of 4 plus x cubed plus 12x plus 6 minus 3x raised to the power of 4 plus 3x cubed minus 6x squared over the denominator 6x cubed plus 6 squared. The final answer is negative x raised to the power of 4 plus 2x cubed plus 6x squared plus 1x plus 6 over the denominator x cubed plus 6 squared. I hope you learned something from this.
Hi Ramon, so there is another rule in differentiation and it is chain rule, and I'm going to show you some functions that you will encounter in this problem. So y is equal to 3x minus 2x squared raised to the power of 3. So y prime is equal to the derivative of the outside function which is parenthesis 3. So 3, copy the inside, 3x minus 2x squared raised to the second power multiplied by the derivative of the inside function 3x minus 2x squared. On the second part of our function, y prime is equal to 3. Copy the first half of our work, 2x squared raised to the second power multiplied by the derivative of the inside function, which is 3 minus 4x. And this is our final function. Y prime is equal to 3 multiplied by 3x minus 2x squared raised to the second power times 3x minus 4x, and that is how we use the chain rule in this function. Now, let's go ahead and answer problem number 2. F of x is equal to the square root of 9x plus 8. So, every time we take the derivative of a radical function, we always modify the f of x and change it into exponential form. So, it will become f of x is equal to the quantity of 9x plus 8 raised to the power of 1/2. Next, we'll take the derivative of the outside function. So, f prime of x is equal to 1/2 times 9x plus 8, 1 raised to the power of 1/2 minus 1, multiplied by the derivative of the inside function, 9x plus 8. Next, let's copy the first half of our derivative. 1/2 times 9x plus 8 raised to the power of negative 1/2 times 9. This is the derivative of our second problem, but we can still further simplify this by changing it into a exponent, into radical form, since we can have a negative exponent. So 1/2 times 9 over 1 multiplied by 1 over 9x plus 8 raised to the power of 1/2. 1 times 9 is equal to 9 over 2 times 1 is equal to 2, multiplied by the second 1 over 9x plus 8 raised to the power of 1/2. So, f prime of x is equal to 9 over 2 square root of 9x plus 8. And that is our final answer. So, Ramon, I hope you have learned something from me.
Uy, Ramon, okay ka lang ba? So, this time, I will teach you on how to solve higher order derivatives. So, higher order derivative defined as the rate of a change of a function at a specified point. So, for example, find the second term of v of x is equal to x cubed minus x squared plus x minus 1. So, first term, derivative of x cubed is equal to 3x squared. So, the sign is negative, so negative. So next we will find the derivative of x squared. So, the derivative of x squared is equal to 2x plus the derivative of x is equal to 1. And because the number is constant, it will automatically cancel. So, this is our first term. Next, we will find the second term. So, 3 times 2 is equal to 6. Minus 2 times 1, and we all know that x have an imaginary one, so that's why it's equal to 2. And the number is constant, it will automatically cancel. So this is our final answer. Our last example is find the third term of f of x is equal to 8x to the power of 4 plus 5x to the power of negative 3 minus 6x squared plus 7x plus 1. So since our exponent is negative, our answer will easily increase until we get the final answer. So first is we will find the derivative of x, 8x to the power of 4. So the derivative of 8x to the power of 4 is equal to 32x cubed, and negative 3 times 5 is equal to negative 15x to the power of negative 4 minus 6 times 2 is equal to 12x plus 7, because 7 times 1 is equal to 1. And we all know that x have an imaginary one. So this is our first term. Next, we will find the second term. 32 times 3 is equal to 96. 96x squared. And negative 15 times negative 3 is equal to 45. So our sign in this given will easily change. Next is 12 times 1 is equal to 12. Since our number is constant, it will easily cancel. Next, you will find the third term. 96 times 2 is equal to 192. Plus negative 5 times 45 is equal to negative 225. So cancel the constant number. And next is we will find the fourth term. 192 times 1 is equal to 192. And negative 6 times 225, negative 225 is equal to 1,000. 1,350 x to the power of negative 7. So this is our final answer.
Ramon, what's up? I'm going to teach you how to solve the optimization. So here's the first example, or the first problem. So we have to find the sum of 1,000 whose product is a maximum. So this equals to sum equals to x plus y. That's the first solution. So what's the sum? It's 1,000 equals to x plus y. In order to get the first product is we have to transfer the x to the 1,000. So it becomes 1,000 minus x equals to y. So how do we get the x first? So we have to x is equals to x minus x equals to x 1,000 minus x. This is our y. So we have to distribute the x in the two terms. So it's equals to 1,000x minus x squared. Now let's derive the terms. So the derivative of 1,000x is equal to 1,000, and the derivative of x squared is 2x. Now, in order to eliminate the two, we have to remove the 1,000. So it becomes 1,000 equals to 2x. Now we have to cancel it by dividing 2 on both sides. So cancel. So 1,000 divided by 2 is equals to 500. That is the first x. Now, in order to find the y, we have to find, we have to distribute the x, so it's equals to y is equal to 1,000 minus 500. So it becomes 500. That's it. So Ramon, the second problem is a farmer has 800 feet of fencing and wants to create a rectangular field along a river. He needs to fence along the river. What is the largest area of the rectangular field? First, we have to sketch the river. Second, we have to sketch the perimeter of the fence. Now, since we're looking for the area, instead of s is equals to x plus y, we have to make it to area. Area is equals to length times width, or x times y. Now, what is our x? here, 2. In order to look for the area, in order to get the y, area is equals to x plus y. What is the area? 800 equals to x plus 2y. Now we have to transfer the 2y to the 8. 800 minus 2y equals to x. Now, in order to find the y, we have to substitute for this. So, area equals to 800 y is equal to y times 800 minus 2y. And now we have to distribute the y in the two terms. So it becomes 800 y minus 2y squared. In order to now we have to derive the two terms. So the derivative of 800y is equals to 800. The derivative of 2y squared is equals to 4y. Is that clear, Ramon? And now we have to equate it with 0. And we have to transfer the 4y to the other side. So it becomes 800 is equals to 4y. Now we have to divide it with 4. We have to cancel the left terms. 800 divided by 4 is equals to 200. And that is our y. Now, in order to get the x, we have to substitute this. So, x is equals to 800 minus 200 minus 200. Now, we have to multiply the 2 and the 200. So, 800 minus 400. After that, the final answer is 400. And now, that is the other part, or the x. And now, in order to get the largest area, we have to follow the area equation. So, area is equals to x times y. So, it's 400 times 200. The final answer is area is equals to 8,000 feet squared. I hope you're enjoying it. I hope you learned from that.
Joe. So Ramon, this is your final stage of your journey, the application of derivatives, the related rates. So this is our example. A 6-feet man walks at a rate of 3 feet per second away from the street light that is 21 feet above the ground. So our first question is, at what rate is the length of his shadow changing when he is 8 feet from the light? So in our problem, there's a 21 feet pole and there's a man walking away from the street light which is 6 foot. So this is his shadow and the gap between the pole and the man. Keep in mind that this triangle and this triangle have the same angle. So we're gonna get the angle using the tangent formula. So 21 x plus s, and the other triangle, which is 6 and s. So we're gonna use the tangent formula. So 21 tangent theta is equals to the formula of tangent theta is opposite over adjacent. So the opposite of this triangle is 21. 21 over the adjacent is x plus s. And we're gonna use the same formula on the other triangle. Tangent theta is equals to the opposite of the angle is 6 over s. And now we're gonna equate these two formula and these two terms. And now 21 over x plus s is equals to 6 over 5. Then after we get this, after we equate the two terms, we're gonna cross multiply. So 21, this is s. 21s is equals to 6 times x plus s. And then we're gonna distribute the 6 to the x and s. So 21s is equals to 6x plus 6s. Now we're gonna transfer the 6s on the other side, and it will become a negative. So 21s minus 6s is equals to 6x. 21s minus 6s is just simply 15s is equals to 6x. And now we're gonna get the derivative of these two terms with respect to t. So the derivative of 15s with respect to t is just simply 15 times ds over dt is equals to the derivative of 6s with respect to t is just simply 6 times dx over dt. Now since we already have a value on our dx over dt, which is 3 feet per second, we're gonna substitute it to this equation, which is 3. So 15 ds times ds over dt is equals to 6 times with the dx over dt, which is 3. So 3. 15 times ds over dt equals 6 times 3 is equals to 18. And now since we're looking for the ds over dt, we're gonna divide both sides by 15 for us to cancel this. So our ds over dt is just simply 18 over 15, or just 6 over 5 feet per second. And that's our ds over dt.
Open your eyes. Are you okay? Yes, sir. Let's go. Okay, now, exert. What is the derivative of x to the power of 4? For x cube, sir. Oh, good!
Alright. What's up again, guys? Thank you for watching. At kung gusto nyo rin malaman ang kwento ng inyong buhay, mag-message lang sa aming Facebook page. At huwag kalimutan mag-subscribe sa aming channel and comment down below kung ano pang gusto nyong gagawin namin. Thank you! Bye-bye!